Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're continuing Final Fantasy XVI, and we'll be finishing up the mission Release and then doing the mission Black Light Burns and Black or White. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you do, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for variety content, and let's get into the video. Bloodlines.
Which extends. Will
Make
we find the
for
same tragedy
Amber.
in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
Can I move faster than this?
Which is where we should hurry.
Is this a cliff?
There are still many settlements between
Or
here
can I
and
just
Porter's
run?
Elder.
No, I think
We
I
visit
can
as
make
many
it.
as we can and hear their stories.
If only I
Starting
could
with the village
run.
owner.
Okay, there's the slow run. There we go. Okay, so I made it to the city.
Mockery of
Or
justice
town.
is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
The Black Shield.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
I don't know, but let's get them.
You fancy dancing a gallows chick?
We must speak with the villagers first.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
And where's the
100?
next
I heard it were 1,000.
person we're supposed to speak to? Someone down there. What the deuce? Is it you?
Welcome, stranger.
No.
Fare you well?
Ah, there you are. Another youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
Or speak with the locals.
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Well, they weren't very welcoming.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Guess we'll see. I guess we're going from village to village. Yep, seems that way.
This will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
I mean, that's okay. We ain't scared.
Ever since the monastery, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
Wait, why are you doing this way over here?
What do
Oh,
you
I guess
think
it
is
still
waiting?
damaged them.
The Mothercrystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Okay. Oh, if this is the way to continue or not. Looks like we've got more of these dudes. Yeah, of course. I was hoping they'd stay in stone form, you know? But that's okay. I'll just keep trucking through. There's some more. Oh yeah, they're already aggroed. I am the thunder. Okay. Keep on trucking. Isodol? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Oh, Black Shield. Yes, we want these guys.
More of my mother's men.
Nice. They're down. Okay, yeah. Best destination nearby. Well, let me get this shiny. Oh, really? Spiders are trying to take advantage of the fact that I like shinies. Very rude. Okay, anyways. Guess now we can cross.
Blood, Clive.
Really?
And still wet.
Would have never known.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we
They
are.
think I'm a citizen
and
of this
still,
town.
You would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
He really doesn't like that.
I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Okay, now that they're gone.
Tell
This
me what
one
I want
still
to the end will be
breathes.
swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
We hurry. Except there's a shiny. And we needs it. Open. He's on alert.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh, this ain't good.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
Let's send a message, obviously.
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Yes, we should.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't.
Okay, so we're
But if the Black
continuing
Shields have made it
for
this far
port.
south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
So out this way. This is a
No
long
crossing
run.
Hewitt Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I say we just go for it. Do what we do.
They're all Rosarians.
Always
But
refugees.
this is their home.
Run faster, Clyde. We know you can. Quiet sands. Those are those plants. Devil crab. Interesting. The silken strand.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who
I
lived
see
here didn't
shiny.
stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Free shiny. 5 gil. That's ridiculous.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Okay. Obelisk activated.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy!
Our children are starving.
You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here. Fuck off.
I'm the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
I mean, we could have just made our way in. That would have been fine.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Only one way to find out.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
A single black shield since Old Hill.
Alright, so
Maybe they
find
found who
the
they were
entrance
looking
to the
for.
Lazarus district. Run it this way. See if we can break open that gate. Open. Push.
This is nothing like I remember it.
West
How
location
quickly a
nearby.
ground can lose its luster.
Not helpful. Not that. Oh, what we got here?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Not gonna give us the chance, huh?
Or not.
They asked for it. Not sure why they wanted that.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Yeah, he fought with me at the swamp creature.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Oh, they're so happy.
We can speak inside.
And those who
What
wouldn't
have
bend
we
the
here?
knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Let's
This
take
is
out
their
some
main
Black
host.
Shields.
If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue.
No, they
We
need to
must
be
put a stop to this
eradicated.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Lead the way.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Defeat the bandits.
And
I'll
let's hope
speak
Sir
with
Wade is a
Wade.
good quartermaster.
We'll show him as much mercy.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough Now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Okay. Less talky, more slashy.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Quest accepted, black or white. Okay, so make our way for Blight Bridge.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Oh, push it open.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind.
If they'll let us fast run.
Suffice to say,
or if we gotta go
that
slow.
got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Looks like slow it is. Oh, now it moves. Okay. All these people fleeing.
Sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I did
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Let's do it.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
I mean, it's not how it's gonna happen, but sure.
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Get
I
up.
think you underestimated what was gonna happen here.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Alright, wyvern. Let's do this. New enemies.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Nope, couldn't take him out before stagger. That's okay, he's down now. Oh, look,
A
a
noble
dragoon.
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Night of lasting dark. I have no idea how true that's gonna be. You're about to be staggered. There you go, buddy.
So wait!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Get him!
Nice try.
Look who got staggered again. I don't think you're gonna make it out of this stagger. Nope, you didn't make it out.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
So sound. Okay. Chocobo.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Okay.
I shall wear it with
Another
pride.
seal.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Lord Isolde. Isolde. I guess that's how you say it. Rosfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Some heavy
At a guess,
footsteps.
my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Yeah, that went places.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See the...
Well, isn't this cozy?
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will
Lord.
be fun.
Oh, there's the ship.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
She's a monster.
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
There is a lot of self-pity in this
I
game.
don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
You wear a hat, they call dad. Me, I'm the dad in a hat. You just like clubbing and clothes. Me, I like afternoon naps. 3, I be missed for the road. My oldest like counting racks. You wear a hat, they call dad. Me, I'm the dad in a hat.